How can ethical protest challenge systemic injustice? Imagine a world where people stand up for what's right without causing harm or chaos. That's the power of ethical protest, a way to fight unfairness while staying true to moral principles. When injustices happen, like unfair laws or social inequalities, ethical protest offers a peaceful path to change. It's rooted in respecting human rights, following the law, and recognizing everyone's dignity. People use peaceful actions like marches, sit-ins, boycotts, or public demonstrations to show their disagreement. These actions are deliberate and nonviolent, which helps keep the moral high ground. When protesters accept legal consequences, like arrests, they show their commitment and highlight the injustice they oppose. This approach has a long history, with leaders like Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. proving that breaking unjust laws peacefully can be a powerful statement. Ethical protest does many important things. It raises awareness by drawing attention to issues that might otherwise be ignored. When people see peaceful protests, they learn about social problems and start thinking differently. These protests also bring people together, creating strong social movements that can push for reforms. By acting ethically, protesters maintain credibility and moral authority, making it harder for opponents to dismiss their cause. Another key role of ethical protest is influencing change. When protests are persistent and principled, they can pressure governments and institutions to reconsider unfair laws or practices. Sometimes this leads to new laws, court rulings, or better enforcement. Ethical protests also protect democratic rights like free speech and assembly. They give citizens a peaceful way to express dissent, preventing violence or repression from taking hold. Practicing ethical protest involves balancing disruption with respect for others. For example, blocking a road might be necessary to highlight an urgent issue, but protesters must weigh the impact on the public. They need to ask if their actions are justified by the injustice and if they are causing unnecessary harm. Actions that involve violence or vandalism tend to weaken the movement's moral standing and can turn public opinion against them. In the end, ethical protest challenges systemic injustice by standing firm on moral principles. It uses peaceful, respectful actions to push for social change while upholding democratic values. This approach shows that fighting unfairness can be powerful without sacrificing morality or legality. It reminds us that change is possible when we act with integrity and a genuine desire for justice.